hopefully you had a chance to work on these problems, so now we're just going over the answers. In number 5, we had to find the circumference of a circle that has a radius of 6 inches. So what we're going to do is use our formula that has radius. So we're going to use circumference equals 2 pi r. The radius is 6 inches, so we're going to substitute 6 for r. And then we're going to multiply the 2 times the 6 to get 12. So the circumference is 12 pi. And then for units, we use inches, just like the radius. In our next example, we needed to find the diameter of a circle whose circumference, with a circumference of 63 feet. So if we need to find the diameter, we're going to be using the formula circumference equals pi d. We're finding the diameter, so we don't know d. The circumference is 63. So 63 is equal to pi times d. We're going to divide by pi. And this would be our final answer. Our diameter would be equal to 63 over pi. And then our inches are the same as the circumference, so our units are going to be feet. In our next example, we needed to find the radius of a circle that has a circumference of 28 pi meters. So here, if we're finding the radius, we're going to use the formula circumference equals 2 pi r. The circumference was 28 pi, so that's going to be equal to 2 pi r. We need to solve for the radius, so we're going to divide by 2 pi. And when we do that, these pi's divide out, 2's divide out. All right, 1 sec. The pi's divide out, and then 28 divided by 2 is 14. Okay, so we end up with radius equal to 14 meters. Last example, we need to find the exact circumference of a circle that has a diameter of 15 inches. So since we know diameter, we're going to be using circumference equals pi d. The diameter is 15 inches, so we'll substitute that in. And then substitute 15 in. And then since we need the exact circumference, we can just switch the order. So that circumference would be 15 pi, and then for our units, we use inches. So this one said exact, so we're making sure we don't put that into our calculator.